Hi guys, Judy here. Okay, home from work, laying down. There's my dog. I love you so much, Mama. I love my dog. Um, so yeah, there was a 5.8, and all my wonderful friends on YouTube, you'll see in the comment section of one of my videos, they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Yeah, that earthquake was very close to us. I didn't feel it. I was at work, and my classroom's like an earthquake. Okay, I'm doing this peanut butter jelly ministry. I don't know. The Lord just told me to bring bread and peanut butter and jelly, so kids come in all day long and make sandwiches, and there's a lot of really neat things going on. God's doing a lot. It's just beautiful, but I'm also tired, but it's all good. But I'm just worn out by Friday, and my throat is all swollen. So my son had this really bad cold, and now I'm whatever. I'm taking all my natural stuff, so hopefully it goes away. But I'm just laying here, and I'm thankful to the Lord because He's good. I know him. He's like, lay in bed. Man, if I was feeling good right now, I would be out grocery shopping because I need to, because my son has a friend coming over and we're going surfing tomorrow. And I need to get up and make breakfast and lunch and have, but whatever. I can't. And plus I need cat food and all kinds of stuff. But the Lord thinks that's not important because I'm just going to take a hot shower and I already ordered one pizza. When his other friend gets here, I'll order another one. And they can just hang out and I'm gonna rest. Anyway, why'd you click on this video? Because I'm not trying to like narrate my day, but I am, but I didn't mean to. Okay, basically I called to get on here to say thank you. I called. See, I'm tired. I made this video to tell you guys thank you for asking how I am. And yes, I am in Northern Cal, and yes, it wasn't very far from us. And that area does have quakes, but not that big usually. That's not common. So that was big. And I just think it's interesting that it was a 5.8 because that's like 1 point away from when he told my son would be the greatest that we would feel. Um, Now, I mean, it was far enough out so that, but like if that had been on land, that wouldn't have been pretty. Cause, yeah. So, but I'm just really getting excited. It's such a flirt because the Lord told my son in 2013 that from that moment on until the rapture, he let him know you would not feel anything bigger than a 6.8 in Cali before the rapture. So we just had a 5.8. You know, that's like a huge flirt. So I'm sitting here thrilled, and everyone that like texted me and commented on the video and stuff, they could feel my joy, I think, through electronic. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I didn't feel it. But I'm so excited because like I know it's just we're not going to be here for the bad stuff, but we are going to be here for some birth pangs. No, not a big deal unless we're going today. I'm so excited. I just every day I'm looking for him every day, except kind of not tomorrow because of everyone thinks he's coming tomorrow. I know I'm weird, but I would love for him to come tomorrow. Oh, tonight, tomorrow, the next day. Um. Anyway, guys, I've been around a bunch of high schoolers all day, so I'm just blabbing on like they do. I talk with them all day long and everybody's issues, and I didn't know that bringing peanut butter and jelly and loaves of bread every day would just get people to open up. It's like therapy, and it's just beautiful what God's doing. It just kids most of the kids are 16, 17, 18. Some of them are super seniors, but they're just finishing up. And they're just telling me stuff. One girl cried today and told me personal stuff in her life. And that's why she doesn't believe in God. But she knows everything about the Bible and God. But, and then a girl next to her was just hugging her and started crying when we heard her story. It was really bad. It's probably one of the worst stories I've ever heard. And then I told her mine, and then I started tearing up, and then we were just all sharing in the corner while other people were making sandwiches and not listening to us and talking and doing their own thing. But like the Lord is just coming to redeem this broken world. You guys, teenagers, I thought my life was bad. I mean, they're going through like when I was that age, and it was, don't get me wrong, but as bad as mine was, oh my gosh, these people, it's bad. this generation has gotten, I mean, this world has just gotten so ugly. It's just like the Bible said it would. And so it's time for God to come and end it. And if you want to see really what's going on, you just need to look at the young people, then you kind of know. And there's one a student told me that she was afraid because she always talks to me. She wants me to tell her everything I know about the rapture. Granted, she came to me. I never went to her. And I just think it's cool that God opened all this up. And she's really worried she's not going because she said that she heard that God doesn't accept gays. And I said, oh no, he accepts you. He loves you. That's a sinful behavior. And so he'll take you as you are if you commit to him and recognize that, to look at it the way he looks at it, that it's not a correct behavior, and to ask him to help you with it and to change your desires. And so she was so happy knowing that she could do that and still get taken. I said, everyone that's going is imperfect, so you'll be imperfect too. And the girl next to us was listening, and the girl next to us knew a lot about the Bible, and she goes, yeah, no, believe me, you need to get rid of that. You need to not be like that. But I told the girl next to us, I said, you know what? That's easy for you to say because you don't struggle with that. What do you struggle with? So if we were to tell you had to give up your cigarettes today, could you? So I told her, I said, you have a little bit of grace here. If she struggles with that issue, you struggle with other stuff. And until we get raptured, we all have our struggles. And you think we're not getting, if that's the case, then no one would get raptured and no one would be saved. We'd all be going to hell. But God is very merciful and kind, but he's not going to let you play him. He's not a stupid person. He knows who's playing him and who's not. He knows your heart. So if this girl, I'm not going to say her name, but if she really gives her heart to him, and she already has, I could tell she was so relieved that she could just be honest with God and tell him what her struggle is, and then just tell him that she's sorry, and then ask him to help take away that desire. And I told her, he might take it or it may not, but you have to believe that he loves you, and you have to love and receive his love. And I told her my brother's story, how he struggled with being gay too, and how God helped him. So anyway, you guys, I'm so excited about the earthquake. That's why I made this video. I'm just rambling because my brains are fried. I just been around like people all day, and I'm an introvert, and when I'm around people I'm happy, but I get drained. But I like it, but I get drained, whereas extroverts get increasingly energized by people all around. Okay, so I'm good. I love it. You would never know I was an introvert until you saw me right now. I come home, I'm completely worn out, okay? But I do give my all. So I am going to go to bed now, and hope that I see you guys in the air. And if not, I'm going to be feeding a bunch of crazy teenagers pizza, and I'm going to shut my door so I can't hear them, and they can just go on the outside trampoline when they're nuts. They can play video games, and they can hang out. And then I'm dropping them off to go. They joined a bowling league, and so they're going to go bowling in the morning, and then I'm going to pick them up, and then we'll go surfing, so I have the morning to myself. And then I'm going to meet Rochelle, a new YouTuber friend, and some of you might recognize her in the comment section. Anyway, it's going to be fun. So she'll go to the ocean with me, and maybe she'll force me to sit still. We can just walk our dogs. She's bringing her dog. Or maybe I'll get her to put a wetsuit on, and we'll go in the water for a little bit. Or maybe my throat will hurt, and I'll be forced to do nothing so I don't have a heart attack. Why does that make me laugh? Quit praying for my heart, Carly. Jeez, stop it. Who cares if I want to go early? Carly, she sends me threatening prayer texts. Then she threatens me that I take it as a threat. She's praying for me. I'm praying for your tired ticker for complete healing. And I'm like, stop it. Stop it already. Oh my gosh. I don't really care how I go now. Like, I want to go so bad that I don't even care if I go before the rapture. Okay. Like, you guys, seriously, I would love to go in a big old San Andreas movie earthquake. The earth opens up and we all fall in. And bam, we're dead like a fly splat on a windowsill. And boom, we wake up in heaven. Seriously, but I know that's not going to happen. So I know. That's how rapture centric I am. I wouldn't have said that in the first year, but 4 years later, almost 4.5, I'm just like so ready to go that, I mean, going in a big quake sounds great. Going in a hurricane sounds great. Okay. I know, it's true though, so I'm not going to lie. Going with a heart attack sounds wonderful, just like a massive heart attack. You know what? And don't judge me because God made me rapture centric and he made the term rapture centric and he made me this way. Okay, so he laughs with me when I say all this. And this is my fantasy. No, but I'm going in the rapture and I love that I'm going in the rapture. And I love that it's today or any day now. So I don't get swallowed up in a quake. I don't just, have a heart attack while I'm surfing or whatever. But, I have to tell you another cool story about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like a sweet student told me how much they loved me and they looked so forward to coming to the class to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was so sweet. This kid who's like a total jerk always to everybody except his friends, and he always acts like a jerk to me in front of all his friends. He came in like all by himself, like with none of his friends around, and was so sweet to me. Like it was so adorable, and he let me see his real side, and it was so nice. He goes, thank you so much for doing this. It's the best part of my day, blah blah blah. And he makes like double-decker sandwiches, like he uses 4 pieces of bread, and yeah. It's really funny. And that just made me so happy. Food is love. That's why we're going to the wedding supper of the Lamb. We're going to stuff our faces because even God knows that. Food is love. When we traveled the globe for 3 years, that's what I learned. Food is love. Food is love, you guys. That every culture, even if you don't know the language and you can barely talk to each other, share a meal and you get it. You show the highest form of love by sharing a meal together, like whether you cook it or whether you take them out. When we used to travel, we'd take people out to eat. They would bring us to their home. It was give and take, but food is love. And a good meal is really a lot of love. Okay. And that's just the universal language of love is food. And that's why it's all centered around the wedding feast. Is all about. When he showed my son, when he fell on my son, he showed these weddings. He showed the wedding menus, and each person had their own, and they're like really complex, and they're totally individual. Like, I don't remember every detail, but I do remember that my son was impressed with the menu. And he said, it's amazing. God knows, like, just like he knows the number of hairs on your head, like him and all the angels, they're totally working overtime to make you happy. They know everything that you like, your favorite taste since you were born. And it's all there for you. It's just incredible. And my son was like, Mom, they know everything, like everything. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So, God knows that food is love, right? Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I had a really good day. It's just that my throat hurts. And I'm going to lay here with my dog. Look, he's all sacked out. And we're going to look out the window, and I'm going to take a hot shower, and then I just have to go pick up one more person to drop off here, and then I'm going to go to bed, and then Rochelle's going to be here in the morning. So Michelle, if you're listening to this, I look forward to meeting you. Maybe we'll poof together tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, bye guys.